epic proportions and something like that. But like the whole idea, just because you want to go home, you're going to destroy this whole place, or unless you get this substance, it's a little weird to me.
Yeah, I honestly I think they're probably setting up for more, even though I don't feel like the hand would be like for Defender season 2. Because let's talk a little bit about Defender season 2, because we know what's gonna happen. Netflix ordered, I think it was like 76 episodes total between all the shows now.
Wow.
That's a lot. I actually I read that today.
I actually had no idea.
Yeah, I read that today. I don't remember where I read it, but they ordered 76 episodes, so total between all the shows. Now that includes Punisher, that includes Defender season 2. So I don't think the hand would be the villain of Defender season 2, but perhaps we could see the hand return in some form, because we didn't really see like Madame Gao die per se, you know?
Exactly. And I also want that missing fifth member of the hand to return. At the end of Daredevil season 1, there was a mysterious figure, and I can't remember his name right now.
Oh no, I know who you're talking about,
forgot.
But that's
He's a mysterious
not,
figure.
But that's not part of the hand. That was part of Stick's organization.
Yeah, part of the chase. Yes, I'm sorry, that's what I meant. But there's also a mysterious figure that Alexandra pointed out, and that didn't attend their meetings, and I can't remember who he is right now.
No. They had all 5 fingers of the hand in there.
Right, they did. But
the
there's
mysterious figure was that Oriental guy that like he wouldn't go to their meetings and all that stuff. He was the guy that was cleaning the pig blood off his whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was that dude.
The white hat.
Yeah, exactly. And
yeah, white hat.
You know, like they just left a lot of stuff open. Like, okay, so
exactly.
The way that it ends, again, spoilers, guys. You should have known this coming into this conversation here, but the way that the Defenders ends with, the whole epilogues of everybody, it shows Matt Murdock in this chapel, or this whatever, this holy place. How the hell did he get from Kung Lung to freaking this place? I don't understand that.
That's what I want to know. If anything, well, yeah, they were in Kunlun, but the building did collapse over them as well. But I just want to know how he was brought over there. But this will lead, this is a topic of discussion that I'll do a video on later on this week if possible. This will lead to the discussion of Matt Murdock's mother, Maggie Murdock, better known as Meredith, or I think it's Margaret Murdock, if I'm not mistaken.
Right, Sister Maggie, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, Sister Maggie. Yeah.
And I guess my biggest question with this is did they leave the door open to Kung Lung? Is it permanently open now?
It looks like it was open.
Just because the building collapses doesn't mean that it closed it, right?
Exactly. That door might have been destroyed in the process.
So, who would be the villain for Defender season 2? They've set up so much.
That's hard to say, but I'm probably willing to go with the Black Demon, but I think that might be too much of a far stretch, since the Defenders is not really treading that territory, like the mystical aspects. That's more like a movie-based, MCU kind of base. But I'd love to give that a shot. I'd love to see that happen.
Yeah, but the thing with the Black Demon was they did their own spin of it, which was the Black Sky, so I don't think we would actually see that.
Right, and I don't like... It's just something about spins that I don't like, and I really don't understand why producers and creators are afraid to tackle on the accurate representations of what we get in the comics. It's okay, just do it, please. That's what makes it a better show.
And I agree with you, but let's be honest, I absolutely loved Elektra's character in this. I didn't like her so much
better.
Yeah, I didn't like her so much in season 2 of Daredevil. She had her moments, but this in Defenders, oh my God, she was fantastic.
Yeah, she was kick-ass. There was not much drama with her in the Defenders. She was rather more of a quiet role in this one, and her story arc in Daredevil season 2 kind of got in the way of the interesting stuff already with Daredevil and Punisher, which is the coolest part of the show.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
but I was like, oh no, just stop it. Just get back to the Punisher stuff.
What do you think of them maybe bringing in Kingpin for Defender season 2?
Oh yeah, man, he was an incredible villain for the first season of Daredevil, so he'd be an amazing foe for Kingpin season 2, and which also creates opportunities and to bring in other well-known villains in Defenders or Daredevil season 3. Like you can bring in the Stilt Man, Bullseye, and some other characters, and into the Daredevil and or Defenders.
We gotta have Bullseye. We gotta have Bullseye.
Yeah, Bullseye will most likely appear in season 3. Season 3 is going to be more like a soft reboot of Daredevil itself, kind of like a very, very soft reboot. It'll be heavily based on like the Frank Miller stories and Daredevil Reborn. I read that story a long time ago. I got to read it again.
Yeah, because I mean, there's still a lot for Matt Murdock to go through, like as a person, as him, going back and forth between being Matt Murdock and being Daredevil. Like, he's finally accepted the fact that he is Daredevil.
Exactly. Well, yeah, he has to be Daredevil. I mean, his mask is Matt Murdock. And also, I wanted to touch upon like some of like the relationships between the heroes and the love interests. I don't know, man. For some reason, like what's her name? Ann Wool, I think her name, Deborah Wool.
Yeah.
Her character, who she plays Karen in the show, and the character of Foggy. Those characters were a little annoying in the Defenders for some reason.
Well, because it wasn't the main focus of them. It was just they were kind of just there.
I know. I just felt like they were there. Like they did not impact the show whatsoever. Whereas like Daredevil, they have that opportunity. They have that time to create an impact in some way.
Right, but I mean that's how a lot of the characters were. I mean, all the other side characters, with the exception of Rosario Dawson's Claire Temple, she was the only constant throughout all the shows. Like, she's the only one that linked them all together.
Right, exactly. And as far as like the character of Karen, her future, in the comics, her future is like really grim and deep and just dark. Like, Karen gets into drugs and alcohol. She becomes a prostitute. She works for, she sells her body, and she eventually dies. I don't know if they're going to work that storyline in the season, but I think it looks like they could, since these shows have a mature rating on Netflix.
Yeah, but I don't think they would do it.
Yeah,
only because, yeah, it's his love interest, and he does. See, the thing about Daredevil, he doesn't need that loss. He's already had all that loss. So
right.
To make him lose somebody that he really cares about again wouldn't really have an impact in the show.
Right. Well, and as is, he already loves Elektra anyways.
Right. I mean, but that's always going to be there. He's always, even in the comics, he's always loved Elektra, but
yeah,
he loves Karen Page, and like he marries her.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't see them going that route. Like, kind of like, Tony Stark. They didn't really go through the alcoholism phase.
It would have made a great movie, though.
It would have, yeah. But they didn't. They included some things from it, but not like full on.
Yeah, just hints and tidbits here and there. They showed him drinking constantly once in a while.
Yeah, so I really don't see them doing stuff like that with these characters. I mean,
too dark, huh?
Yeah, see, that's kind of stuff that like you could see in Punisher,
Oh yeah.
And speaking of Punisher, do you think we would see him in Defender season 2?
Probably. I was expecting him at least to make one appearance in the Defender season 1.
It would have been nice. It would have
to help a little bit, just for a sec.
Yeah. Like, kind of like how he did at the end of Daredevil season 2, how he came back.
Yeah, just that would have been fine. Like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that would have been cool. But, it's
nothing,
fine.
Nothing overbearing or anything like that.
Yeah, it's fine. But, I don't know. So before this goes goes for a super long time, did you want to point out anything else?
No, I don't have anything else. I mean, overall, it was a great show. The perfect amount of episodes, 8 episodes. Maybe I could have shot for 10, but I think 8 is fine.
I would have liked 10 at least. I think they could have drawn out a little bit more.
And even 1.
Yeah, I think they could have made it just that little bit better.
Maybe flesh out a little bit more details.
Yeah, give a little bit more into the character of Alexandra. or what is her name?
Exactly. Yeah. Sigourney Weaver's character, and her death was like really unexpected.
It was. Oh
I was like,
man.
holy shit, Elektra, what a bitch.
But that's what made her even more badass, I have to say, because then she became the villain. I was like, holy crap.
She's like, I'm in charge now. Any questions? Like, I'm the captain now.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Yeah. Her death was like an unexpected thing and totally original character, by the way. She's not really a character from the comics.
No, she's not. She was just made for the show.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have Sigourney Weaver's presence, especially in a Netflix movie.
Oh, hell yeah. She did a fantastic job.
Yeah, she was great, man. But she was her villain was your typical, not your typical mustache twirling kind of villain. She was a villain with conflict, weak. She had her problems. She wasn't like, "Mwahaha, I'm evil because
Yeah,
I'm evil and I don't want to destroy things."
She was a flawed villain who
Very flawed, and it's nice.
Yeah,
It's good.
she was going after more self-preservation.
Yeah, like her own agenda kind of thing. Yeah, and self-preservation. Yeah,
All right,
but it was
so
good.
I mean I think I said everything I need to say about Defenders.
Yeah. All right, then let's move on. We can move on to next one for Thor. We can do
Yeah, yeah, in the next video. So go ahead and end it, man.
All right, then. Well, if you guys enjoyed this discussion, if you want to input anything, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'm going to leave annotations for my other videos if you want to check it out. I'll leave an annotation for my Defenders review too. And also I'll leave an annotation for Gotian's Games channel. So you can subscribe to him. He does amazing stuff. He does gaming, and even game reviews and stuff like that. And even vlogs, the occasional vlogs. But yeah, check out his channel. It's great. And if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next comic panel.